Record. Okay. Mark again, please. Excellent. All right. Fun. So, again, name your business, city based in, your name, what your business does.
The business is the Vocalist Studio, or TVS LLC. We're in Seattle, Washington, and I'm the owner and founder. My name is Robert Lunte.
Excellent. And why do you do what you do?
I teach and help people learn how to sing better, and we also have vocal health elements to our service, and I'm also helping companies build online courses as well. The reason I'm doing this is because it just happens to be what I'm really good at. I didn't plan to do this. It sort of found me, and we were off and running. So I'm just a really good teacher, apparently.
Awesome. What is it about teaching and mentoring that it sort of inspires you? Why does it jump out at you as opposed to something else?
Well, in this practice, it's been fun meeting people from all over the world, and it's been interesting to take sort of abstract ideas and turn them into methodologies and processes that are easily attainable for students. So that's been a fun challenge of being a voice coach and a voice specialist.
So let's do that last sentence again. It's a challenge, or it's a fun challenge too.
Yeah, so teaching and coaching others is great because you get to see the progress that they're making, you get a lot of immediate feedback, and you're touching and changing lives.
Excellent. How did you find out about Stripe?
Stripe was originally recommended to me by a web developer guy that was putting together a new website for me at the time. He indicated that I needed an alternative to the other guys.
Nice. What did you like about Stripe versus the other guys? Like what caused you to switch?
Well, what I like probably the most about Stripe is it does offer customers an opportunity to purchase with a credit card, or the perception that they can purchase with a credit card. And that's really sort of the key thing. People are sort of fickle and funny. Some people prefer the other guys, other people prefer the experience of using a credit card. So you really need to offer the Stripe solution. And I'm very thankful and really grateful to have the technology available for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Using the question in your answer, what was your company like the year you started Stripe, or in say the year that you started using Stripe?
Well, gosh, it would have been about 8 years ago, I suppose. It wasn't what it is today. We weren't in this big, lovely studio, and we didn't have quite as much of a exposure on an international scale. I was just sort of scrapping with clunky, buggy WordPress websites and a web developer, a guy that was doing his best to help me, but sort of on my own when we first started.
Great. I think this stopped recording. Luckily we got that one. But let's actually take that last question again.
That's going to happen.
And this Mark one more time. Excellent. So yeah, what was your company like in, I guess, 2011 when you started using Stripe?
2011, we just started doing these master classes that you see behind me here. It was just beginning to become sort of an international brand. It looked bigger on the outside than it really was on the inside. Early on, it was just me and a web developer doing the best we can, somewhat struggling with plugins and WordPress and all of that at the time. But we weren't in this studio. It wasn't really what it's become today.
What was it? What did it feel like to start using Stripe? Do you remember your first live charge with Stripe?
No. I don't remember my first transaction with Stripe, but I'm certain that when I saw my first transaction with Stripe come through, I was probably thrilled to death.
How's your company changed since 2011? Use a question and answer.
I'm sorry, say again?
Use the question and answer. So my business has changed since 2011.
Okay. Since 2011, the business has grown exponentially. We now have a best-selling book. We're offering 9 different online courses for seniors in 4 different languages. The business is starting to move and pivot towards helping other thought leaders and teachers and educators produce their own online course and e-learning solutions for their markets. So I'm working as a consultant now, helping others to achieve what I've achieved with my business, and surely Stripe will be coming up in those conversations as well. So yeah, and we're also starting to look at doing some speech and language pathology as well with the vocal techniques that I developed. But my main interest right now is working with online courses and helping people get that up and running.
Excellent. Do you ever encounter any problems with Stripe?
The only problem that I have with Stripe is when somebody opens a claim against a purchase that they made on my website, and I get that $15 penalty fee that you guys give me. With somebody they get the refund and I have to pay the extra $15. Yeah, that's my only problem.
What impact are you having with your business right now?
What impact am I having with my business right now?
What's the impact that you feel that you're creating?
Well, the impact that the business is creating and having right now is probably, there's 2 stories. There's the people that it's impacting that would probably tell you something along the lines of they're learning how to sing, and yeah, we'll let that go. It's what happens when you're in downtown Seattle.
Yeah. I had similar problem with Recording Studio, especially when Bertha was stuck and they were pile driving.
Oh my God!
2 or 3 blocks away from the studio. It was,
wow.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Not bad. Okay, impact.
Impact, yes.
So the impact is really 2 views, one with the customers and one from me. I guess the customers would tell you that they're excited about achieving their dreams to sing better in the artistic world. As of recent, we're beginning to build speech therapy programs and methodology to help people that are suffering from neurodegenerative diseases. That's a huge, meaningful impact that I'm really super excited about. And folks that have something to say and have something to teach, that want to get their message out in the e-learning world and environment, I'm excited about the new path to help them make an impact to get their message out. And so I guess that's the impact.
What impact has Stripe had on your business?
Well, Stripe is critical to my business. Stripe is moving probably half of the revenue through my business, and it's revenue that's been growing year after year. If Stripe were to go down, that would be a major 911 critical problem. I mean, we'd be on that immediately. Stripe has to keep running.
This isn't on the list, but we had a couple-hour outage earlier this year. Did that affect you at all, or did you? Was it?
Apparently not. I'm not familiar with it.
Okay, yeah, we had a short outage, or not outage, but severely degraded functionality for a couple hours, and so I was just curious if you had been directly impacted by that. But if not,
no.
It was the first that we've had in a long time. Like it's rock solid. But
wasn't aware of it. You guys did a good job of keeping that off the radar.
It was pretty public for in various circles.
Okay.
But yeah, sometimes Visa or MasterCard goes down, like the whole network, like it's just change. So this is the first one that we've had in a while.
Technology.
Technology, yes. So I think this kind of falls into the previous question, but for you, what does Stripe stand for?
What does Stripe stand for? Stripe stands for reliability. I think, metaphorically, I would think backbone to my business. As I pointed out earlier, if Stripe isn't running, we're not taking care of customers and we're not keeping the lights on. So it's truly rock foundation for my e-commerce operation.
What should Stripe do better?
Stripe could give me a better deal on their transaction fees, and Stripe could also take away the $15 penalty fee that I get every time somebody gets a refund. That's what you can do better.
Okay.
Hey, that's an honest answer.
No, I'm actually reading the next question.
I know what's coming.
So what's the funniest thing that's happened between Stripe and your company?
This interview.
Yeah.
This is sort of I've had a lot of interviews with a lot of different people, but I've never had a payment gateway give me an interview. So it's a little bit funny, but it's okay.
Awesome. Anything else you'd like to say about Stripe or your business or?
Well, I guess I'll take this opportunity to thank the guys at Stripe. Thank you for years of giving me stability on my business and helping me get my services out to my customers, giving them a great experience as well as me, enabling me to grow my business. Thank you for this opportunity to do a fun little interview with you guys. And if anybody is interested in building online courses or getting their message out through the e-commerce, e-learning environment, utilizing Stripe, I'd be more than happy to help you out. Or if you want to learn how to sing a song, I can also do that too.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. I think
You're welcome.
That's all we need for the interview. Actually, let's go back, and the couple of early questions where this one was a recording, let's go back and do those again, just to have a second take. So, what's the name of your business, et cetera? City you're in?
Business is TVS LLC. We're in Seattle, Washington. My name is Robert Lunte, and I'm the founder of the Vocalist Studio.
Excellent. And why do you do what you do?
I would like to give you something really poetic, but to be completely honest with you, I do this because it seemingly seems to be the thing that I'm best at. I'm just sort of like an idiot savant at teaching and coaching and mentoring others. So I'm doing the thing that I do best.
And how did you find out about Stripe?
Years ago, when I was working on a clunky WordPress website, my developer at the time recommended that I implement Stripe because it would give customers a credit card option and would probably increase conversions.
Now